Hello, I'm Philip. I've been in Anhui for more than 10 years. I witnessed the boom change in Anhui.
Do you think I will speak the dog language? It's look impossible. Wow. It's funny, so I can speak Chinese. I can write Chinese. Now I'm on the way to do a little piece of this giant project.
We'll take the train from Hefei to Huainan, Bengbu, Chuzhou.
在中国这个大地上，99%以上的铁塔都是摩铁塔做的。
Wow, my goodness. It's an amazing way to control the sky. This time, let's discover it.
To share with you how this city moved on.
In 2002, the first time I come to Hefei, it took me 12 hours with a green train by night to come from Shanghai to Hefei. It was people smoking in a train, splitting, chicken in a basket, everything was different. But now things are changing.
From the train station, you can see the whole society. Now, people have turned to be ordinary, polite and civilized. And which is important, it takes just 3 hours from Hefei to Shanghai by bullet train.
当前这个合肥站这个在铁路大枢纽的地位已经形成。就目前我们这个5个小时、6个小时的经济圈，把一些这个一线城市已经融入在这个圈子里，像北京、上海、杭州武汉、南京等等。那么到了2020年。 我们安徽省16个地级城市都将通高铁。
很好，谢谢 Mr. Bang， 谢谢你。
Just like the bullet train, the Hefei economy has also developed fast. In the last 10 years, Hefei became the fastest growing capital city. The GDP rang up from 18th to 10th in China. It's a big deal. Let's go and see.
Do you think I will speak the dog language? It's look impossible, but now in Hefei they have this kind of technology. Then there is one place where you can make your crazy idea beginning to be reality.
Today, China, as a developed country, is paying more attention at the high technology industry, such as artificial intelligence. And China's Peach Valley, which is the first industrial park in China specialized in AI, is located in Hefei.
This man said to me that this mouse can translate English to Chinese, so I'm a bit skeptic about that. Could you please help me for that? Show me.
好，我演示一下我们这个智能语音鼠标，它可以用语音来打字。我们这个产品支持语音打字功能。 每分钟可以输入400个字，而且支持26种语言翻译功能。
哇哦！我是法国人。Okay, so now in Chinese, I want to buy a train ticket. Yeah, it's worked. It's funny. So I can speak Chinese. I can write Chinese.
And Minnie Mouse Company, which creates the first intelligent mouse, sold more than 30,000 mouse in 6 months. However, companies like Me Mouse still need partner and turn their design as product.
Okay, so how long it take if I've got an idea on to be done, to be realized?
It will take about 2 months that make an idea to become true.
Only 2 months?
Yes.
Wow! So you mean that this piece 2 months ago was just an idea in the brain, and now
it is coming.
It's coming. Look, it's coming.
Anhui Sharetronic Tech is the first industrialist project in the valley. Now, from research to production, an upstream and downstream industry chain is formed.
If I've got a good idea, how can you help me to realize this good idea?
如果你进入我们这个园区之后呢，就是我们除了在政策包括资金上会有一定的这种专项的支持，我们还会有一个人工智能技术这样的平台，然后你进来之后的话，可以免费使用这个平台来实现你的产品和这个技术的开发。
Wow, that's fantastic. That's a good idea. So if I've got friends overseas and they want to come, they can come to this place?
当然可以，我们非常欢迎。
好，谢谢。
In 3 years, nearly 100 enterprises have been incubated and cooperate here, relying on innovation of high technology, new materials, new energy, high-end equipment manufacturing, and many other emerging industrial bases are also being forming rapidly in Hefei. In 2016, the up-point value of the new industry is 310 billion 5 million RMB, accounting for 30.8% of the province. And the events so also affect the new energies.
Can you guess where I am? It's something you need every day. It's electricity. Let me show you how it's done in Hefei. We do electricity with a wind propeller.
The Chao Lake Wind Farm, built in 2030, is the first wind farm in Hefei.
我们那个光伏风电场呢，现在一共有66台风机。
Okay, so big.
每年的发电量呢是2亿度电。
Okay, good. Is it a good way to produce energy?
是的。
Okay.
我们每年的发电量呢，相当于节省煤炭就是6.5万吨，降低二氧化碳排放量呢是18万吨。
Okay, good, good.
然后我们现在巢湖准备建第3期，第3期也是33台，到时候建成之后呢是99台风机，到时候的节能减排效果会更好。
Good, 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 good.
Relying on the wind power and photovoltaic power, the central Chinese cities have been forefront of clean energy in China. The green development creates a balance between the economy and nature. And for Hefei, the city is still looking for another balance.
Wow. We are in a countryside of Hefei. And if you want to buy some local product and you are too lazy to come here, you can buy them online.
As an important project to develop the rural tourism, the 3 million community is trying to sell local agriculture products to the whole country via internet, creating more jobs opportunities for local farmers.
Where did you get this piece of wood?
从当地的村民的手里收过来的。
Okay, but are you a native from this village?
对，我是返乡创业。以前我在外地做木工，后来我回来有这个平台，后来正好做自己的喜爱的做的事，小孩子们、父母们能在一起。
Okay, good.
美丽乡村大建设的时候，我们赶上这个好的政策，
你高兴吧？
高兴高兴。
With the city expanding rapidly, how to develop the rural area is also a big problem for the government. Because what they want is to build a modern new countryside instead of a barren place. The manager of Miss Shen, who have been living in a countryside, feels more about this project.
我们三瓜公社的这个目标呢，就是希望通过打造这样的一个平台啊，把农村建设得更像农村，带富呢当地农民，同时呢，让像我这样的年轻人，喜欢乡村的这种年轻人，有一个这样创业和就业的这个工作平台，让年轻人回来，让民族回来，让候鸟回来。
I like the style of this countryside because it reminds me a bit France. We can relax, we can enjoy the time. That's very good.
With a balance between the city and the countryside, the environment-friendly thought and innovation of a high technology, you can see Hefei speed. It's not a blind economy. It's a green high technology way. And this change has become a new trend in China. Now I'm going to take the bullet train to the next city, Huainan, to see how the coal mine city is changing its mind.
Now I'm on the way to do a little piece of this giant project.
慢点，好，慢点了，换好，慢点。过桥了啊！啊，慢点。2分钟时间，搞定。
Maybe today you won't be surprised to see the photovoltaic power in China, but in Huainan, Bengbu, you will.
Here it used to be a mine, and now they make it a lake on the way to catch the sun power. Unlike other photovoltaic power station, this station is floating on the lake, which is the result of the coal mining.
In Huainan, the coal mining substance area take 9% of the city land area. How to carry out comprehensive treatment of a local mining area has always been a big problem for the government.
Why did you choose this technology to build it here?
因为咱们这个地方是属于采煤沉淀区，就是很多边缘的地方还没有稳成。作为我们企业呢，有先进的技术和资金来做这个事，所以我们跟当地政府合作，来共同开发这座适时造瓦的水面漂浮电站项目。
On how much do you think you can produce?
我们全部并网发电的话，每天的发电量应该是在25万度，相当于节约标准燃煤是100吨。
I think it's a very good way to produce energy. Thank you for your time. Thank you.
Thank you.
As the world's largest photovoltaic power station, Bengbu floating photovoltaic power station provides a good idea of mining subsistence area.
In the past 5 years, more than 2,400 million RMB have been used to control subsistence area. At the same time, this traditional industry city is also looking for a new path of development. We use them every day, they are everywhere, but someone wants to use them for something else. In Huainan Data Village, China Tower Company put forward the new concept about how to explore city space. It's like a ferry, but somebody are doing it. Mr. Wei, so what will be the future of the city?
我们呢，就是利用这个通讯铁塔的这个现有的资源啊，在城市上空开发一个这个感知层出来，用于无人机的管控，这样把城市的这个超低空啊给开发出来。今后的无人机呢，就会像地面上的小车一样呢，可以开放给大家用。
Recently, civil drones are popular all over the world. In 2016, 318,000 civilian drones have been sold in China. However, the drone fly range from the city's ultra-low altitude to low altitude areas. How to monitor such big numbers of drones has been a new problem.
中国铁塔有170万座铁塔。 在中国这个大地上，99%以上的铁塔都是中国铁塔做的。
哇 ，My goodness！
那么今后呢，我们会在上面去装雷达，做一个低空、超低空的管控网。这个管控层做成之后呢，无人机就可以在上面去回。这个无人机是谁的，它装了什么东西，我们都会知道。
It's an amazing way to control the sky.
With the new concept of Wisdom City, we can see China have started to explore the city verticality. In Huainan Data Valley, more companies are exploring a new area relying on this platform, such as Alibaba iFly Tech. Relying on a big data technology, Huainan is promoting the transformation on stand-up with innovating idea of development.
We've been to Hefei, we've been to Huainan. We saw high technology, green energy. We can imagine that the life will change for the future, maybe in a so fast way, but in a more clever way. I'm Philip. I've been in Anhui for more than 10 years. But I don't feel anything.
Yes, it's very small.
Wow. I witnessed the boom change in Anhui. Who can imagine that this glass is slimmer than my hair? Next, we'll go to Bengbu, Chuzhou, and pick up a fresh eggs to see what happens there. For the last century, the train was very important in China. And there is one place, a very special place, where the train cross themselves. So this place changed in an amazing way. So now, please, let's go to Bengbu.
Bengbu was the biggest railway hub in Anhui Province before. The advantage continue now because Shanghai-Beijing bullet train and Beijing-Chuzhou high-speed train meet here. As a central city along the Hefei River, it also has a very long history.
The ground here in Bengbu district keep a lot of secret very deep inside. Everywhere I go, you can find some little piece of history. Some secret things happen here, but it's have been dig up in the ground for 4,000 years. For this time, let's discover it.
In China, King Wu combating the flood is a well-known legend. However, the archaeologist's discovery in Yuhui village show that maybe the legend was a real history.
So now we are with one of the witnesses who made this discovery. So, Mr. Wang, what did you find?
我们连续进行了5年的大规模发掘，真正发掘出了给大禹会诸侯有关系的遗迹。
According to the historical record, King Yu once called the tribe leaders throughout the country and come to the Mount Chu and prayed the god, which was recorded as an important event. Yu Hui Chu Hao.
其中最主要的一项就是我们现在看到的这个大型的叫祭祀台基。
How can you prove that it belongs to this king?
它的实际面积2000多平方米，尤其是上边一排长达50米的柱坑。中国社会科学院一致认为，这就是当时大禹会诸侯的时候插万国国旗的地方，就像我们现在联合国前面插的那些国旗一样。
How many flags can you guess it was on this place?
我们现场清理了是35个柱洞。
So much.
那就是说，至少有35个旗子。
Okay.
哎，旁边这个沟呢，它的长度是35米长。
Okay, so big. Did you find very expensive things like gold, like medals or things like that?
没有金银器，但是有很高的研究价值。出的全是陶器，有河南中原地区，有黄河下游山东地区，有苏北平原那种文化，有长江流域的叫良渚文化。 还有江汉平原地区的铜器文化
，OK，
证明了来自于这么多地区的氏族部落在这儿进行这个活动。
Okay, very good. So you didn't find any gold, any very expensive things, but what you find is the connection with the old legend on the reality of this king.
印证历史，我们必须得有实物来说话。
Okay. This legend on history connection, I think that's very good. Thank you very much.
More than 4,000 years ago, the key to success of combating the flood is he changed the old way of blocking a new way of bridge the river. And now innovation singing still affect developing of the city.
Today we are going to make a very funny experience with this lady. Not yet, not yet. Okay. So from my eyes, I can't make the difference really with one of my mustache hairs and these glasses. But we are going to compare them with a very technologic toys. This way we are going to see exactly the size of the glass. My mustache, and then we are going to see the size. Who can imagine that this glass is slimmer than my hairs?
In Bengbu CNBM display materials companies, the glass of 0.15 millimeters is not produced in a lab, but from a production line.
条线呢是目前唯一一家具备生产0.15到1.1毫米的超薄浮法玻璃。我们是全套技术及装备打破国外垄断，产品达到国际领先水平。
It's why this day in China you can have cheapest price about the cost, of course, because is it good for China to have this kind of glasses cheaper?
Relying to the innovation of technology, the new material and the new glass development by Bengbu Glass Industry Design as a research institute, parents the company have been used airspace, aviation, photovoltaic, electric information industry. Now the institute have become the state-level silicon base of the new material. With innovation singing, there are 270 state-level high-technic industries in Bengbu, ranking third of Anhui Province. In 2016, the admit value of the high-technology industry was 31,380 million yuan, ranking fourth of the province. The city also pays attention on quality of life. Around Bengbu, Dragon Lake, a series of landscape projects are built, such as Racing Moon on Lake. Now it has returned to a good place for residency and enjoying life.
From a long piece of history, for an amazing piece of history, from the crossroad of the train station, for things who developed in a very high technology. The life getting better in this place. The people will enjoy it. But let's go. We go for the next city.
I know you will be singing about Langjia Mountains when I refer to Chuzhou. But today I want to see how it's changed an empty land to a new city in just 6 years.
So what is that?
Have a feel.
But I don't feel anything.
Yes, it's very small. You take a look at this.
Okay.
And you see this.
Wow. Wow. There is something inside. Yes. It's crazy for me. It's crazy.
Dewey Company, a top Singapore industry in precision manufacturing industry, is the first foreign enterprise to enter the industrial park.
We actually have our first production line in 2015.
You are all the way to get the highest technology in a countryside.
Yep.
So why did you choose especially this place?
It's near to Shanghai, it's near to Chuzhou, Nanjing, everywhere. So it's somehow in between of the whole, all these major cities. It's geometrical location.
With open-up development, foreigners' capital industries contribute to the development of the city. However, in Chuzhou, the development of local enterprise is also a good way.
This one, do you think it's a normal table? No. When you go home, first, you want to put your mobile on. That's not the only thing. If I want to play, I can play.
In order to make people more comfortable, the Yonsei company, which is in the State Economic Development Zone, create a cross-border product of refrigeration technology.
扬子空调的话，这么多年来也是一直坚持创新，我们也用了100多项国家发明专利，我们也进一步进行产品升级、制造升级，也希望我们把更多的产品奉献给我们全球的消费者。
Innovate singing on open mind, Chuzhou is developing fast. In 2016, the GDP of Chuzhou ranks 5th of the province, the speed of the growth ranking 4th in the province. But what is happening in the countryside? Let's go and have a look.
Today, I'm in the blueberry paddock with Mrs. Lee. We are going to compete a bit. Are you ready, Mrs. Lee? San. Okay, go. Go, go, go. Really good. I need a break. I need another break. Game is over, so we are going to see who win, who pick up the more fruit. San, I think I lost.
In Shanfeng Agriculture Park, we can not only pick up blueberry,
and pick up a fresh eggs, I can feel the warmth,
but also get close to the nature.
Okay, I feel something. That's a turtle egg. Hello, Nira.
You can imagine how hard it should be to maintain 3,600 yards farm. But the workers here are very diligent, because they are not just workers, they have another statue, shareholders.
我们现在也在里面上班，也是里面的股东，我们又分红又拿工资，现在我们也等于给自己打工。我们现在比以前的收入也稳定，也提高。 相对的高好多。
I think it's a good style of life. Now you see the things are changing in China. Before they used to work, to be workers, but now they are going to be in the business, so they are more passionate to do the job.
In China, countryside, where the food and the clothing are not a longer problem anymore, the government have been working hard to make farmers rich. In blueberry land cooperatives, farmers participate in a form of land share. It can not only improve the enthusiasm of their work, but also allow farmers to share the fruit of their labors. The reform of the shareholding power began in Yujiang village in Qiancheng.
这个是我家的股权证，15年12月18号我们这个证书我们拿到的，是17年。 1月份我们分红拿到钱了。
With this certificate, villagers like Mr. Wong would share the profit of their collective assets.
你高兴不高兴？这个东西有了，
我们肯定高兴。原来的资产看得着，分不到。现在呢，我们股民啊有权了。 哎，这个固定资产，你每年收入多少钱？我们老百姓所关心的，哎，我到年终要分红了。这个改革，老百姓确确实实很高兴，很实在的。
All villages follow this reform in Xinjiang. The coordinated development of the cities and the countryside have been done in harmony in Anhui.
On our journey by train
from Hefei to Huainan, Bengbu, Chuzhou,
we saw the change of North Anhui. The small or the big cities, we saw the innovation, the opening, the sharing, the green development concept, who are on the way for the future of China.